as the title says, I've been enjoying playing the black-red deck. I went through offline and I have literally unlocked every other deck. Like, these are the bog standard decks that it gives you. I've been tempted by a black-blue because it's slight control, it's still slightly aggressive. It's something that would kind of fit a playstyle of mine. But for now, I'm going to carry on with black-red and just try and chalk up some more wins, try and get some more packs, try and get some more cards. Because right now I'm going through the final bits of the masteries, where I'm unlocking the, like, cards, the craftable card things. Wild cards, I think they are. I'm also drinking a hot lemsip with, which is lemon with honey in it, because this cold is still refusing to fuck off. So you may see me muting my microphone a fair amount of times, just to make sure that obviously I'm not throwing loads of coughs and everything into the various ether that is Twitch while I are ill. Let's get myself no comfy. Go out a mountain first, so then at least I can do a shock if needs be. Turn 1 play. Resolve. I want my swamp. Yeah, babe, I swamp. But like fiend. To combat. End. When Rosethorn Halberd enters a battlefield, attach it to a non-human creature you control. It costs 5 to equip. Resolve. Oh, let me guess. You're going to try and attack with lovely Scorpio, but guess what? That Scorpion's dead. Take care. Swamp. May as well bring him out. Attack. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I need to stop with the Irish accent. No. No Irish accent. Oh, acrobat. I like my acrobat. I really like my acrobat. Bye-bye. I'm not really fussed about this 1/1 death touch. Because I ain't gonna be blocking. I need to stop with the accents. I'm English. Oh, I've been watching, seriously, I've been watching too much of, so Troy Baker and Nolan North have their own YouTube channel. And the stuff that they do is ridiculous. Let's... Oh, I can't do that. Balls. Yeah, fine. But obviously they're both voice actors, so they can do accents really well. They can take the mick out of each other really well. And oh, Jesus Christ. Some of the stuff I've been watching is insane. Teacher you control... Oh. Bye, Acrobat. Shit. Maintain. Thank you for just letting it resolve. I can't do anything, so just take the 2 damage, you swine. I'll attack with the Footlight Fiend. Extra 1 damage. End turn. Ugh. Have you really got no creatures to play? Just destroy any of the lands, I don't care. It's more about the scrying into the deck. And to be honest, against the green... Victory! I'll take it. I didn't really do anything, but I'll take it. Climb. I could get another card pack. Oop, shit. Sorry. I just punched the bottom of the mic. Packs. Get pack. Let's do Ravnica. Or Ravnica. Carrying Imp. When Carrying Imp enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature from graveyard. Another Blood Crypt. Cool. Home. No. Deek. Did it, Dick. Take out one of them, and then I want... Blood Crypt. I want a second one in the deck. Thank you. Need to stop with the accents. I also think I'm a little bit delirious from being ill, so I'm going to blame part of my accent doing on that as well. It's me versus me. Oh. No, that's going to be a mulligan. I've got 3 lands, but I've got nothing I can play with those 3 lands. And that's something more that I want. Yeah, that's fine. Keep 6. Sorry, light up the stage. You're gone? Swamp. Also something that might give you guys a cheap giggle, but I don't know if it's going to be the correct way up on this camera. That was bought for me as a Secret Santa gift. Back when I worked for an old, like, one of my old jobs. Yeah. I was opening it up and people were expecting me to take, like, immediate offense to it. I'm just like, I don't understand what could be so wrong about this, but at the same time, just like, this is pretty funny. You do realize that this is actually pretty funny. Hi! So what do you do? Until your next turn...
Your temper.
No, I can't attack. I can't defend that anyway because it's flying. Swamp. Yeah, but guess what? The deck. It's gone. Let's tap it. Yeah, screw you.
Mortals are so reckless. Learn some respect.
I want to get that planeswalker out. Really? You're going for 2 planeswalkers? Shit. Resolve.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Well, you don't know how to counter this. Not right now.
My domain.
Oh, shit. I have a funny feeling get to the point doesn't work on one of them, does it? No. Didn't think so. Take that out at the very least. Don't want a spear spewer. And all I have are... No, I'm not attacking. Gonna hold off.
Harness the elements.
There is literally nothing I can really do at the minute.
Quell your temper.
Huh. Well, I've got to wait for him to do what he's going to do. I guess I'm playing Swamp. Oh, does that mean that I can take out that? That'll do. It's something at the very least. I want Judith. I need Judith. I need to get multiples of Judith as well. It seems that one of these planeswalkers at the minute, well, Sky Dancer, is able to basically limit what shit I'm able to do. Huh. Put a... Oh, yep. Let me guess. So they've now got 2/3/3 islands. All I can do next turn is play Swamp and then play Judith. I'm not sure what I can do here. Really not sure what I can do here. Do I even bother to attack? No. I'm not attacking this turn. Keep building. I know is kind of counterintuitive for a black-red deck at the minute, but still. I need to, God's sake, another 3/3 on another island, so that's now 9. What?
The sky is mine.
Jesus. No. I can't see any win scenario. Genuinely can't see any win scenario in that. That deck, that opponent was just consistently ramping up. And I had no way to counter it. Which is why I was more interested eventually in learning how to play a black-blue deck. Not the best and it's not the worst. It's fine. Just let it enter tapped. Bring out a Dread Horde Butcher. Get that +1/1 token. Well, ain't you a shitlord? Let me think. Swamp. End turn. Could have played a Spear Spewer, but without Theatre of Horrors, that's pretty much useless. Or you could bedevil something. Scary the Great bedevil out of it. Nope. Rakdos. Babe. Bye. Rakdos Fire Wheeler. Well, screw you. At least I know he's playing, from what I can imagine, is just a straight black deck. Although Murder would be a nice card to run into him. Black-red. I might actually look at trying to put in. What are you gonna do? Oh, Rakdos Trumpeter. Schwamp. Schwamp. That is fine. Really? You're going to use murder on that? Fine. End turn. We're literally just trading minions now. Oh, Rakdos Guildgate. Next. Oh, you know what? I'll play the Spear Spewer. It's something I can defend with at the very least. Light up the stage. Give me a swamp. You give me a acrobat. End turn. Obviously, a acrobat can't attack this turn. Resolve. Bye, acrobat. The worthy sacrifice. No blocks. Skewer the critics. Get rid of you. Be careful. You can't block me. Mountain. I can't do it. I was hoping it was going to work against something in play. Let's just tap, so then I can spectacle summon this. Spectacle. Rakdos Guildgate. Rakdos Guildgate. Come on. Come on. You're about to kill me. Oh. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Beep. 3 damage to any target. Just burn him down. I should have spectacle summoned that. Schwamp. All attack. The slow but steady amount of damage into this guy. Alright, Vindictive Vampire. Acrobat, the greatest of them all. End turn. Now are you going to attack with your Vindictive Vampire? Death Touch. My turn. Mountain. No attacks. Not even gonna bother. Gonna let you just get a little bit nervous. Resolve. Fine. No block. Oh. All attack. 2 attackers. Next. Who are you gonna block? Really? Death touch? Really? I need 1 damage, which basically next turn I've got. Unless he kills my cult guild mage. Victory! Hell yeah. I'm right next to level 23. Or am I level 23? I'm confused. No, right next to level 23. Lie. Keep this going. Wizard Worry. That isn't a bad starting hand, apart from the 2 blade jugglers. Why did I mulligan? Shit. Shit. Why did I hit mulligan? I was getting a little too comfortable. You alright, friendo? How you doing? Oh. Yeah, I've not been actually doing too bad with, like, the win-loss ratio this morning. Mountain. It looks like you're white-blue. Get rid of that now. Just so it doesn't start buffing this up. Oh, you had another one anyway. Bring out a block for now. You're still sorting out magic cards. I can imagine it's a very, 1, fun, 2, annoying process. Like, fun and annoying at the same time. Senate Griffin. Oh. Gain 2 life, which means that he gets a +1/1 counter. The Hunter mulliganed, this might have been different. Just attack. He blocks you, fine. But he isn't going to block. Tippy tappy tippy tap. So really... Not a bad way round of doing it, though. Also, a whole nice little bit of cash in your pocket at the same time. Really? Swamp. Spectacle cost. Footlight Fiend. Red Horde Butcher. You know what? I'm gonna all attack. Gains a +1/1. I still don't see how I'm gonna win this, but I might have to sacrifice a Acrobat. Definitely gonna have to sacrifice a Acrobat. Oh. Well, looky here. You know what? Hail Mary. Gonna have to. Fine. I might have just turned this around. All attack. Who are you gonna block? Well, too bad. Victory! Boom. New pack. I have a mythic rare wild card. Oh, that feels good. Let's have a look what I get. More wild cards. Lots and lots of greenies. Blue, counter target spell. Fine. Oh, green. Whenever eye collector deals combat damage to the player, each player puts the top card in their library into their graveyard. That sounds horrible. Meh. Play. Let's go again. Like my favorite kind of victories, them last minute you feel like you've just lost And then suddenly you just get that one card where you're just like, oh, this is exactly what I needed. And then you just wipe the floor with them. Two land, but that's alright. Get rid of the Dread Horde. Mountain. I know that I want at least 3 land in my opening hand, but if I was going to mulligan again, I was going to lose even more cards. You're a schwamp. Theatre of Horrors. Bring that out now. This is another blue-white deck. Come out, Acrobat. This is one of the very few times that I don't get like a spear. Spear thrower, whatever it's called. The little goblin on the ballista. So I can just auto proc that. For diesel. Right, give me that mountain. End turn. That's fine. So he's literally looking at gaining life every turn. He has no attackers. My turn. Ooh. Ah, I can't do it that way, can I? Cancel. Alright, I'm bringing him out. I just heard a big boom. I was wondering if someone was getting home. Next. You gonna do anything? Deals 3 damage to the creature target. Fouls. I need more land. Definitely need more land. Resolve. Ask and ye shall receive. Trying to think. Deck adjustments. I got another... To be honest, not really, no. Just attack. I need to bring his life down a little bit. Come on. Can't attack or block. Great. Yeah, like I swapped out one of the lands. I can't remember the name of it, but it's one of the ones where I can tap it. I can either enter it tapped or pay 2 life to enter untapped, or one of the ones which just enters tapped anyway. Other than that, no. I'm going to be looking into it soon of what I can change. Are you going to counter spell? No, I'll leave that as a spectacle cast. Do combat. Oh, look, I can't do anything in combat. End my turn. But yeah, I wasn't online yesterday. I know I said I was going to be, but as I said at the start of the stream, there were people in the house who decided to do their own thing, which was making a lot of fucking noise yesterday. So I decided against streaming where the sound quality would be awful. Puppy is good, I just don't know where he's at. I might have to take a small break in a minute and go find him. That's fine, resolve. See if I can actually call him. Probably just downstairs asleep. Right, now that's a spectacle cast. That's only 1 mana. Bring out yet another swamp. I can spectacle you out. Oh, it was nothing R-rated. It was, they decided yesterday was going to be the great cleaning day. So, yeah. I just couldn't be arsed with the sound of hoovers and all that shite coming through. Right, this means that I get an auto proc on this now as well. It also does mean that I have a ticking timer and I need to whittle him down quickly. Hey, Sayo. How you doing? Thanks for the host. Are you not going live today? Yeah, it's a rare occasion that you actually get to watch a stream of mine. Come on. Mountain. He only goes 2. I might actually. I'll destroy that for now. Gives me a chance to scry on 2. Oh, nasty. I'm not bad. I'm just still recovering from said cold and preparing for tomorrow, really. Which, again, as well, something I forgot to mention, I won't be streaming at all tomorrow. I have a funeral to go to. Resolve. Don't want Spear Spewer. Yeah, so I got an extra blood crypt to put into it. So it's alright. Like, it's the guy that I told you about in your stream. He'd been ill for quite some time. So it wasn't really a shock that it was happening, but it's just kind of processing through it now. Like, I've said it to multiple people, like, granted, a few people have asked me if I'm alright, because I look like I'm in a foul mood quite a lot because of it. And it's just one of those, I'm just still processing through everything. You have way too much life, mate. I mean, yeah. Face like a slapped ass, as it would be called. My turn. Schwamp. No, play my swamp. Just tap you. Gets me these. Moaning and queuing. That is, like, probably one of the most British things ever. Okay, deal 2 damage to him. It's not going to kill him, but... that will. Gives me that back. No attacks. Zilch. But yeah. Other than that, I'm perfectly fine. It's just... this cold, as you can probably hear, is really kicking my ass, so... like, I've had it for pretty much 2 months. So my voice is pretty much knackered all the time. Holy shit! I was not expecting that. He just wiped out my entire side of the board. Just 2 land cards. I'm going to tap. Well, shit, I've now got to completely rebuild. Yeah, as I was saying. So, my nose feels constantly blocked. My voice is a little bit croaky all the time. Probably doesn't help as well that I'm allergic to pet fur. And there's a dog in the house. Let it enter tapped. I can't block anything either now. Jesus Christ, everybody's crawling out the woodwork, aren't they now? Hi, Nathan. Basically, Barocca's. I still remember... it was Barocca that had the advert where it was people dancing on the treadmills. Or am I thinking of something else? God knows. I have a feeling I've lost. I think I've definitely lost. I've definitely lost. Unless I get, like, an earth-shattering card here. Really? Really? That's the card that you're going to give me? I basically have to sacrifice myself. There's nothing I can do. I hold the... yeah. Like, they were doing synchronized movements over treadmills. I remember that one. Pass. You can attack. As if my Streamlabs bot pulled you for foul language. Hold on. There shouldn't even be a foul language bit on it. There isn't. Tap for damage. Go, 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 go. I don't care. You can try again and see if it purges you again. But it shouldn't have purged you. There's no way it should have purged. Like, I do have a foul filter, like, foul word filter set up. There you go. But it's for very specific words. It shouldn't take out generic, like, swear words at all. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at this deck. I kind of want to pop that into it. I'll take out a swamp and pop in the castle lock Thwain. And what else was I wanting? There was... I don't know whether I can place it into this. No, I think I just saw it. Murder. That might actually be worth keeping hold of into my deck just as, like, a quick kill. Compared to, like... Might take one of them out. Place one singular murder in. There's been a murder. Yeah, I'll have to have a play around with the bot. Good old Blink-182 references. Jesus. Right. That's alright. It'll do. Right. Enter tapped. Do. Right, give me a normal swamp. Give me the Cult Guild Mage. And end my turn. Oh yeah, I was meant to go see what the puppy's doing. Whoops. I will play my next turn and quickly run and see what he's doing. Because he better not be chewing anything up downstairs. And then I'll bring him so people can see him. Because, you know, puppies are awesome. Yeah, goodbye. All out attack, one attacker, go, end turn. I'll be back in a second. He was literally just sat at the top of the stairs. There we go. Mountain. Beer spewer. Next. No attacks. End turn. But yes, this is Little Pup. Well, I say little. He's not that little. Ah, yeah. But he is all sleepy. And he is all soft with puppy fur. Alright, go on. He's all sleepy. He is literally just a cloud of fur. Right, swamp. Spectacle summon you. Oh, would you look at that? Acrobat. No attacks. I also kind of need to make a coffee soon. I can feel my energy levels dipping because I haven't actually had a coffee this morning. Which I know is the big boo-boo. Come on. I'll be more than happy to take coffee from anyone. What does mentor do? Oh. He's got 2 strikes, hasn't he? Really? Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. No attacks. Shit. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Come on, what you doing? I'll take the 1 damage, mate. Swamp. No attacks. End turn. Need to work out how to make this work. Because I don't think I can. I don't think there's a way out of this. I'm just not even going to block. I died. Bullshit. Well, 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 well. Well, shit, well, well. I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. Human. So good. But yeah, so how are you actually liking Observer? Like, you looked as if you were enjoying it and got a little bit pissed off with some of the puzzles. But it is a fantastic kind of like what you said as well. It's not really a horror game. It's just kind of designed to be a little bit fucking weird, I think. But like the whole cyberpunk aesthetic is pretty cool. Right, I'm keeping this hand. See, I wouldn't even really call it a horror game. Like, yeah, it's got some kind of like grotesque bits, but it's just uneasy. Yeah, end turn. I don't ever want to put that yeah. I think Amnesia tried to play with your brain a little bit, but there was like some severe limitations with it. Jesus Christ, this hat is tight. I might have to take the hat off and just reveal the big baldy head. Also means changing headphones. That's fine. Because it's now dead. Aye. And now... end turn. Can't do anything. See, I never really played Amnesia. I know a lot of people said that it's one of the best horror games ever made. But yeah, it's just... I don't know. I was actually really tempted to just download the Fear series. And play Fear. Because as I said in one of your streams, Fear's a game that can fuck me up. Yeah, go for the attack. End my turn. It's fine. Is that everything? Get rid of one of your lands. Means that I can scry on 2 of my cards. And what, another Spear Spewer? But yeah. Oof. If I'd have just decided to play Fear. Like, I also re-downloaded... There's a game that I played ages ago. Well, I say ages ago. When I used to stream, about 2 years ago. Called The Letter. And I did... a run where I was trying to keep everyone alive. And it's like a visual novel, but it's like horror game. I tried to keep everyone alive, and I know for a fact now that to properly beat the game, you need to let some people die. So I've re-downloaded that, and I was tempted to just do like a I kill everyone. Because some of it is gory as fuck. But that's a game that takes ages to complete. Yeah, I can see what you mean with it. I can't kill his electrostatic field anyway. I actually, because I remember you saying about Simulacra. I can't wait to watch you play Simulacra. It's a fantastic game. No attacks. End turn. But yeah, Simulacra is going to be good fun. Oh. Freaky cracky neck. What? What's Flame Sweep? Deals 2 damage to each creature except for creatures you control with flying. Oh. Well, you just decimated my side in one turn. Shite. Spectacle Summon. No, end turn. That's a Simulacra is another one where I've watched it quite a lot. I did want to get a copy of it. Just never got round to doing it. There is literally nothing I can do right now. No attacks. Just bring out another card. Oh. I'm overdrawing land now. I'm having the opposite problem I was having before. Yeah. Trying to keep everything for Halloween's. Like, get everything planned around a certain amount of days. Come on. Right. Let's tap it again. Why I never really used to... Oh, Jesus Christ, how much? I've got literally, like, no combat potential because they can just block immediately everything that goes on. Show off the big baldy head. But yeah, like, it's why I generally don't plan stuff. Not anymore. Like, tomorrow, case in point, I was meant to be going to a Halloween party. Planned it all out. Halloween party's got a theme for all the costumes and everything. Yeah, the funeral. Enter tapped. Draw a card. That's a little bit better. That's the sort of stuff I've been needing. No attacks. I can't do anything. And I want to keep hold of these to make sure that they can block. All right. Mountain. Right, let's just... Actually, no. Dead. Cast that. It causes damage. Holy shit. Jamor, how are you doing? It has been a long time. Thank you for the 100 bits. Jesus. It's been 2 years. I was literally just saying it before. Like, you were here during the letter streams. Resolve. Right, so that means I'm taking 2 damage anyway. But Jesus Christ. Means I can cast this as a spectacle. I'm basically burning myself out here anyway. Because every time I cast something, he's going to counter with that. Shit. Yeah, I saw the comment come through and I was like, I will be back, I promise, eventually. Just, a lot of stuff went on. From between kind of the letter and where I finished streaming was God of War. I'd done a couple of streams of God of War. And obviously there's a video on here, there's a video on YouTube that the relationship at the time and the place where I was living at the time kind of all went tits up. So obviously I had to take a small break from that anyway, and then for the longest time I've just been kind of going through obviously the battle of depression, seeing therapists and all that sort of stuff, and just trying to make me feel better before attempting anything like this, because as much as streaming at the time was helping, and it was very, like, streaming kind of became a therapy for me. It was something that I could do that stopped me from feeling that way. I realized that I was kind of pushing myself a little bit further in because I was burning myself out by playing games and streaming 24/7. So I just kind of had to take that step back. Which thankfully now I'm feeling a hell of a lot better and I can do this again. Resolve all. I know I'm going to take 2 damage for this. To be honest, I don't see any way of me winning this. Thank you. It's been a long road, shall we say. Very long road. Right. What do I get for this? 'Cause it says...
I'll be around if you want to practice a new deck. But from now on, you'll have to battle other players to earn rewards.
Calm down, Navi.
I always thought you were amazing. But now, the whole multiverse will know. Bye. You know where to find me.
I do know where to find you. Hey, listen! It said I got some new decks. Oh, are these the decks? If I have a look at this. Oh. That's where the purple orbs come into this. Oh. 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 There's a lot more opening up here. Jesus. Hi, Zara. How you doing? Yes, I've only just started an Magic the Gathering Arena. I played it a little bit ages ago, but never really got, like, drawn into it. That's a lot louder than I was expecting. Zara, thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying your time here. Ooh. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, so I know that they've got the little pre-con decks, which one of them is what I'm using now. It's what I was using in the last match. I've still not delved into the deck making aspect of the game because it seems very, very, very complex to me. And I know it's not that complex, but it looks like it. So I've been using this deck, but compared to what it originally was, I've altered it and brought different cards in. And I'm just kind of experimenting with the cards now trying to gauge how I'd like to play. So then obviously I can make... Why is there no music? Audio. I don't like how there's no music in the menus. It makes it sound eerie. But yeah, still trying to learn kind of a playstyle that I like. So then I can build that deck around it. But at the minute as well, I don't have that many cards. So trying to make a deck is just going to be a bit stupid. Yeah, I've seen the bundles that they're doing. Only issue being, I'm not really looking at spending money in this. Not yet, anyway. I said the exact same thing about Hearthstone when I was playing that religiously. It's like, no, I'm never buying packs. I'm only going to use in-game gold. I'll slowly build it up because I don't want to be one of those people who spends too much money on a card game. Yeah, I spent like 50 fucking quid in one go. I just sat there going, I really want these cards. They're doing a big bundle of cards. I've spent money. Oops. This is back, Sayo, when I was working. I had a job. I was a normal human being. Yeah, I think there'll always be those, because it seems like that $5 bundle is kind of geared towards starters, so it wouldn't make sense for them to get rid of it at all. It's just one of those, it's here for whenever you want it. A draw? What? I assumed it was the game bugging out, but I'm just like, a draw? I didn't know you could draw a card game. It usually has, like, you win or your opponent wins. Since Modern only works for card sets the last 3 years. That is a shite. Actually. No, I'm going to mulligan. Sorry about that, if that came through on the mic. I tried to mute it. I've already... I literally went to go make my coffee about 10 minutes ago and... oh. Someone needs to invent the endless mug of coffee. Fine. I'll run with that. Born of Mayhem, you can... It's fine. 7:15? Jesus Christ. But no worries, man. If that is you heading out, thank you for appearing again. I will be streaming a hell of a lot more from now on. I just need... Yeah, I was trying to work out on the time difference. Let's do that for now. I also just realised I messed with the master audio when I didn't want to. There we go. Same, but you have nothing to do. Those are the glorious days. Waking up with naught to do. See you later, Jamor. Again, thank you for coming by again. Thank you for the bits as well, my friend. Resolve. Now I'll take you out with Shock. Because I don't like flyers. That's fine. Do that. Next. All attack. There's only one. What if he wants to try and block me? That's fine. Yeah, fuck glitter. Like, I'm just only going to put that as my 2 cents into that entire conversation. Fuck glitter. No. Oh, is he not blocking? Oh. Yeah. Come on, give me my turn. Fine, resolve. Resolve. It's fine. Pass to attackers. Are you going to attack me? No. Ah. I would have thought he'd have attacked that round. 2 attackers. Let's go. What is he saving this for? End turn. No, I'm not going to bother with that. You do paint, not wallpaper. Yeah, I don't know many people who use wallpaper anymore. Everything in this room's painted wall directly onto it. Which I don't think there's a single bit of wallpaper in this entire house. Apart from, obviously, like, you can see with... Because it's an older house, you can see the picture rail that runs around. Also, forgive the kind of girly decorations. There's a whole side story to all this. But yeah. Like, we have wallpaper from the picture rail onto the ceiling. That's about it. Spawn of Mayhem. Oh. No attacks. I need to find a way of getting rid of that. That is true. Yeah, I think this entire house pretty much, well, near enough, has been replastered now. There's a lot of work that's been going on in this house. Obviously, in the 7 years that I wasn't here. Gonna take that out now. I need to wait to get that. -3. Not gonna do anything. No attacks. End turn. Don't worry. Not my house. I don't give a fuck. I've already said it multiple times that... So, obviously, I was saying before that the depression... Having to move out from the house that I was living at, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I've had to move back into my parents'. I've said this multiple times before. So I'm currently living at my mum's. Not an ideal situation, but it's the one that I'm stuck with. So, I've just got to make do with what I've got. Resolve. Resolve. One of the previous owners of the house painted the living room 4 different colours. As in, 4 different colours at the same time, so 4 different colours on each wall? Or did you go back through, like, the layers of paint and find 4 different colours? I don't know which one's worse. No blocks, I'm not sacrificing the Spawn of Mayhem. If I get my theatre of 1 colour for each wall. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna have to be dirty. gonna have to do that. And then that. And at least that gives me... and then I'm just going to tap out and give him 1 damage. Green, a brown, a blue, and a white. I was thinking like, oh, is that to go with like a nationality's flag colours? No national... Oh, God. That must have been a very interesting look. I think's probably the way to put it. Very intriguing. Different. Well, this just suddenly ramped up for him. Boop, boop. Come on, do the damage. I'm not even getting my Theatre of Horrors, am I? Shit. This probably isn't going to end well either. Come on. No, I don't want the ogre. Shove you to the bottom. I'm not... do I? Yeah. All attack. Because if he blocks, he loses people. And with most of his creatures, he cannot only block them two. I've also got the puppy falling asleep pretty much on my feet. Done. Done. My cult guild mage is now gone. Come on, give me something good next turn. But don't have enough to kill him. Please, please, please. Please. Give me the goodies. Give me the goodies. Play your turn. Ah. That's game. How many cards in his hand? He's drawn through a lot of his deck as well. Yeah. He's taking forever to do anything. I have a notification. Oh, cool. I got a Acrobat. Is he going to be stupid and block him? Then I can take out his 2 flyers. Or whether he blocks with a flyer. No, he's just letting me through. He gains 1 life. Do a level pegging on life. I genuinely think he's got me in this one.
I've got them all figured out.
My name is Jace. I'm a wielder of mysteries.
Let's think this through.
Shut up. Let's think. I love that the voice almost sounded like Matt Mercer, but it wasn't Matt Mercer. Like somebody emulating. And that's it. Flood your side with tokens. You've won the game. Fine. Resolve. There's my blood crypt. Yeah. Like I was saying this in Seo's stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? That I can spot. I think it was the day before because he was playing World of Warcraft. I can spot people like Matt Mercer, Liam O'Brien, Troy Baker, Nolan North, Steve Blum. Laura Bailey. Travis Willingham to an extent, but he's got kind of a unique voice. I can spot them voice actors out of anything. You know what? Concede. I can't win. Liam O'Brien's very easy to spot. He's just got there's something about his voice naturally that comes through in every voice he does. Kind of the same with Matt Mercer. Like they can both adapt the voice as much as they physically can, but they've got that like underlying tone that is definitively them. But it's also one of those, and like again, like Liam O'Brien is a fantastic voice actor. But every voice he does, all I can hear is Illidan. Right. That's now gone. I can do a few accents and stuff like that, but yeah, there's no way on their scale. Which is even more ridiculous because like obviously I'm a DM, so I run Dungeons and Dragons for people, so I kind of need a few voices at the very least. Mountain. Bring out the butcher. Get that +1 token. I'm glad to hear that it's going well. It's always a very, like, nerve-wracking thing. The first time running a game. The worst bit is... Sorry, we were previously talking about this, again in one of Sale's streams, that I've got about 4 years worth of experience within D&D. I didn't even get to be a player first. I immediately jumped into the reins of Dungeon Master. Alright, let's bedevil that. Just so I can immediately go through and attack with this. So yeah, I didn't get the opportunity to be player first. But because I watched stuff like Critical Role, I've watched a lot on JP's channel, a lot of 5th edition stuff. I was able to... I learnt the rules very quick. And I watched it in play, and I kind of understood how the game should be played. Thank you for giving me the win. So even though I had like no playing experience, I had no GM experience as to speak of, I was kind of the clear choice out of the group of people to be the dungeon master. In Control was fantastic because he was the wild card. Like when we were having the discussion about having an entirely, like, one singular evil player within a group of consistently good players. It can work. Holy shit. Keep that. It can work as long as the person who's playing the one evil character is smart about it. And isn't just evil for evil's sake. That's where things start to break. And yes, rip In Control. Did you? So if you liked Jeff, obviously that was his name. Did you? You need to go back, go into It Me JP's YouTube. This is something they did a while ago. They did a show called Blades, which was In Control. Was it Pocket? It was Ammunition. I think DJ Wheat? God, I really can't remember who was in that show. But that was fantastic, and that was like In Control at his best in roleplay, I think. Other than play Mr. Sicarian. Which, Mr. Sicarian was just ridiculous. Which, again, like the whole evil player sort of thing, when I said that one of my players has basically turned himself evil, I know for a fact I can trust him with it. And that he's not going to ruin the game with it. I think they were all part of Team Husky. I know that JP and In Control were, because obviously them two knew each other from StarCraft. I think, obviously, DJ Wheat was in there as well, because he was in the StarCraft realm. Then there was Sir Scoots as well, who was part of the StarCraft realm. Oh, you know what? I'm not letting you have that lifelink. Piss off. Day 9. I've actually been watching some of Day 9's stuff about this game. Guild Mage. Oh, you know what? I'll play Light Up the Stage. How much mana do I need? I might be able to get away with removing some of my mana cards now, you know? Well, one of my lands has been exiled. See, I never really got into the whole StarCraft thing. I don't think I was ever really an RTS kind of guy. Which, granted, I know that like StarCraft 2 was a whole different take on RTS. Piss off. Alright. The player with 8 strength tried to hang a bandit from a tree, couldn't lift him, decided to remove all his insides and try again. He failed, so he lit the body on fire in between farmland and forest. Holy shit. Resolve. Fire, Johnny. Only did in 3v3s and 4v4s and arcades, yeah. See, it's weird because I used to play a lot of stuff with, like, Command and Conquer, and for some reason StarCraft just never appealed to me. Whether it was the setting, the whole aliens thing, kind of doesn't do it for me anymore. Block. Really? Great. Right, Theatre of Horrors. Yeah, I didn't think he'd stay good with that. Yeah. You know what? Let's just tap that for the fun. Yeah, again, the Red Alert series was just... It was good, but it was the Tiberium series that always had me. Always had me. The fact that they did Tiberian Sun and then Tiberian Wars and then Kane's Wrath. Oh. But then again, I was a slut for mammoth tanks. Like, quite literally a slut for mammoth tanks. Yeah, 4 really wasn't that great. Do I still have... No. Shite. That kind of put a hitch in my plan. I need that Bedeck to come back out so I can take him out. Yeah, one of the core thing. Can you... Game? Thank you. Jesus Christ. Right, Bedeck. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Rakdos Guildgate. Next. Going to be playing Swatter Fallen Empire Story. Fair enough. I don't blame you. I really, like, I'm tempted to re-download it. Like, obviously you said, Sayo, that you're going to be playing it, and parts of the community are going to be playing it anyway. I just don't know if I'll ever be able to get into it. Oh. Motherfucker. It's fine. My guild mage can't do anything. I didn't even realize how low my health was. Oops. Oops. Oops, oops. 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 Yeah, I think I'm dead. Just cast everything. Yeah. I don't even think it was the freemium thing that got me. And it's a weird one for me to say, because generally I hold people up when they say that shit like this. It felt like it was the graphics for me. It felt like I was playing the cartoon series on TV. And usually that's not a thing that turns me off for games. But I was just... It was just something about it. Just didn't like it. Are you gonna block? Gonna relate to WoW. Here we go. Keep picking this thing up as well. This, to try and have a smoke. Empty. I need to go to the shop. Jesus Christ. Am I going to live with 1 health point this round? Nah, I don't want a blade juggler because that's going to kill me. Oh, all attack. He only needs to literally, like, tickle me. He needs to flick me in the gooch and I'm dead. So much, wow, it's so much of a base to a point where it couldn't... Yeah. Had a good run until it hit freemium. You know what the worst bit is? You say, like, and obviously this is nothing against you, that apparently SWTOR won't have the money. It's fucking EA. EA have all the money. They're just too greedy. Way too greedy to actually put the money into something that might not give them a significant return. The strange place. Yeah, it's still one of those, like, the amount of money that Bethesda are still trying to pump into Elder Scrolls Online. Even though it's owned by ZeniMax, it's still technically owned by Bethesda. They would put the money, if they realized that their engine was being outdated and shit was coming out and it was stuff that they could fix, and all it would take is some money to make it work. Almost every game company out there will go, we can still make money out of this. But a lot of players are still playing this. You know what? Why don't we actually give them what they want? Just, it's a weird... I just have a very shit view on EA. Can't fucking stand them as a company. So that's 7 damage, 8 damage. Mate, if only I could tap. Can I tap? Can I tap? Or does it silence everything? Please, can I tap the guild mage and then I've won? Please. Oh, why can't I? Balls. I've just seen you, literally just seen your comment there, Jen. Yeah. I forgot that I could pump him again. I could have won. I forget that this is a multiple. Oh well. Not the end of the world. I'm not playing ranked or anything, so I don't really give a shit. Yeah, there's just something deep down that just gets me about EA and their business model and what they're trying to do. Because you know what the worst thing is? They're buying out companies. So, say for instance, they bought out... This is going back a lot of years. They bought out Black Isle. This is before EA became corrupt. Black Isle made the Baldur's Gate games. Black Isle eventually became BioWare. BioWare then eventually became one of the greatest game companies out there. And thanks to the pressure of EA during Mass Effect Andromeda, they basically tanked the entire fucking company. On top of that, Obviously, they were promised that they were going to fix Andromeda. They barely fixed it. Then they were promising that there was going to be DLCs until they put Andromeda onto a permanent hold. I've just recently heard they're working on a new Mass Effect, a new Mass Effect project. So they ruined the franchise. They absolutely obliterated the franchise to begin with. And then they said, yeah, we're not doing anything about it. We're putting it on a permanent hold. And instead of trying to win some good faith, they've just decided, you know what we could do? We could just make a new game and hope that people buy it again. Try and make some money out of it. If it's a flop. If this game flops, BioWare as a game company dies. Just fuck BioWare. Not fuck BioWare. Fuck EA. Yep, I remember Bullfrog. I remember Theme Park. Jesus Christ, what a game. They did it with... Who was it? They bought out Respawn and almost tanked them. And there's another game company. Visceral. Visceral? The people who made Dead Space. They bought out the Dead Space devs and then tanked them into the ground until they fucking broke. Goddamn EA. Why I haven't bought anything from EA in a long time. But have you seen that they're trying to win back a little bit of favor? So, in the news recently, I saw it on Twitter. EA have now decided they're going to link up with Steam. That the EA games are no longer going to be separated onto Origin. That they're going to try and bring them all across to Steam. Which means, cool, we get all the games over. No, they're still keeping their EA subscription for their EA-only games. The EA themselves are taking money, even though it's not going to be on their platform anymore. That EA Access, or whatever, the Origin Access, or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, they're keeping hold of that. I just can't... EA as a company is just everything that's wrong with the gaming world right now. And then you've got, like, the upstart companies like, well, I say upstart, the people who are trying to get more into the selling and everything games. Epic. Epic can just piss off. Pay to life. Do this. Then I can play Light Up the Stage as a spectacle. Oh, I need more mana. That's why. Cancel. Next. All attack. See, Activision... I don't know how I feel about Activision. Which company did they ruin? They haven't really ruined Blizzard, though. I think Blizzard are doing that to themselves at the minute. As much as it pains me to say. Mother. Yeah. There's just stuff that Blizzard are doing at the minute that's just weird. All attack. Yeah, that is a shady practice, but at the same time, Activision were looking to buy out Blizzard. Because that's what Activision do. But I can understand what you mean. It's just... everyone's a lot of game companies at the minute are becoming very shady in the business. And... spectacle that you can piss off. Us as a game company would be the biggest shit show possible. Like, I'm not even joking. It would be one of the biggest shit shows possible. You just have us constantly ranting at other games companies. We'd never be able to network with anyone because we just look at them and go, oh, so you want to play... So you want to work with us? You want to invest in us? Right, let's have a look through your entire history. Have you done one shady practice? See this little mark here? You put microtransactions in a game. Fuck off. No. Or at least that'd be me. I'd be the one playing hardball. I'd just be like, nah, you put microtransactions in a game, you can piss off. Oh, sorry, as your 8-8 just died. I feel so bad for you. Are you gonna block? Thought you would. Fine. Still dead. End turn. Self-made millionaire. He knows finances and how to prioritize. He could also be our accountant. Zara can be the paid playtester. Oh dear. The arguments will come with what game to make. I already have an idea for a game. But another company already made it. I really wanted... So, there's a game that came out recently, which is Untitled Goose Game. I had an idea for a game like that for quite some time. Where it was just, you're an animal who's being a dick. That was literally the be-all and end-all of it.
The fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
Come on. Take out my butcher. Really? Alright. I don't think I'm winning this either. I thought you'd use your meteor golem for that. end turn. Yeah, the Last Remnant was a interesting concept, shall we say.
Ether itself serves me.
I liked what they were going for, and never really invested much time in it. My brother did, though. My brother played it a lot. Right, come on. Let it go to my turn, please. Isn't locked into one small area. Have it expansive and very large. Keep the party in grouping. So 5 to 10 people. 5 to 10 groups of 5 to 10 people doing all different things. It would be good. The only issue you may face, and I think this is why the Last Remnant potentially faced this issue, was the reason why I don't think Last Remnant panned out as well as they'd hoped was resources. It's just a hard thing. It's a very difficult thing to have the game be able to track that many different things, while also at the same time having to track AI. And it's kind of a hard thing for players to keep hold of. It'd be perfect, and this is going to sound weird, it'd be perfect for this kind of game. Like what I'm playing now, where it's not a singular story, it's something that you will continuously do on and on and on. It could be like multiplayer, it could be this, that, or the other. I'm getting rid of one of them. Because by the time you get into the story and you feel like you've probably nailed the combat, that can piss off. You're probably at the end of the game. 2 frontline groups, locking the front lines, 2 healing groups, 2 magic groups. Set into classes. So, it almost sounds... Let's buff you. It sounds a little bit like MOBA tactics, but on a larger scale, but in an RPG. It's like a lot of things converging into one. Alright, take out my trumpeter. Fine. He's now just become a 6/6. And if you kill him, I get 6 raw damage. Tables are turning. Tables are definitely turning here. And get to the point means that I can just immediately kill this. You're dead. Castle Lochwain. Lochwan. Attack. He's now a 7/7. I like this card. Mystic Forge. Yeah, the only way you could really do that is... Actually, you'd be able to give the option that you do it as a turn-based, or give them the option if they feel confident enough to control it all. Victor Hori. Additional cost to this spell. Sacrifice a creature, return a creature card. I need to reread this. My eyes just fucking glazed over for a second. So, play this as a sorcery. As an additional cost to this spell, sacrifice a creature. Return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then return another creature from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, I sacrifice something on the field of play, what I have already, to bring back something. bring back 2 things. 1 immediately, 1 to my hand. So I could just play something like a Footlight Fiend, where it doesn't really matter, and just get him out of the way. That could be an interesting card to play with. Very interesting card to play with. I almost said something that could be considered very insensitive, but I'm going to say it anyway. I need a coffee slave. I need someone who will just be here, who can just make me coffee on demand. Because I drink my coffee too quick. That is a lot of land. Keep it for now. Probably more land than I need. That's fine. Enter tapped. Probo Mage group meets another group. It would roll down. It would roll down to stats and a little RNG. Yeah, so make it. I understand what you're going for with this system. 2 groups are head to head. They can break a deadlock without a penalty. Break a deadlock with 1 group head on to another. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Seems like a good combat system. It takes a lot to nail that shit down. I wish my nose would stop getting blocked. Blah 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 blah. Pass. Pass. My turn. Just put out a spear spewer anyway. Your Twitch shat itself. Gotta love the good old Twitch shits. Yeah. Oh, there's been a murder. And a voice break, apparently. Been a murder. I miss that TV show. Yeah, has your Twitch sorted itself out now? Well, evident because you're here. Brain not do so good today. It not do thinky. It not do thinky well. Still not playing any creatures. Let's break with your momentum, mate. The fuck is my dog doing? Keep it totally turn-based. Yeah. Sounds like you're trying to go for like more of a 4X kind of game. Do it that way around. Yeah. Next turn. Yeah, I was trying to work out why he was stocking mana then, but there was no need. He couldn't do anything with stocking the mana. He's literally saving up to play something big. Which luckily I've managed to halt him 1 turn. What's the one which has its own drawback? What's the drawback? +1/+1. End turn. What you gonna do? Oh, thank you kindly. More gold, more XP. Can't rank up anything else in here. See? Yeah. Bless him. Ah, well, it works in my favor. See, I'm tempted. I'm tempted by a blue-black, and I don't know. Don't know whether I've got the attention span to play blue-black right now. So I'm going to carry on with black-red. You get intercepted, you get 30 seconds to choose the party's actions, whether to keep running and suffer a penalty and risk later for that group who intercepted to do something big, attack the group with limited actions, because they got surprised, or defend, which would reduce damage taken and risk next turn being worse. Each group has its own actions. Right. 3 mana. Decent start. Don't have anything as a... Oh no, I do have something as a turn 1. That's fine. Gotta say, the background music for this game's pretty good. Could you... Yeah. Having it in real time definitely wouldn't work. But could you imagine the shit show? Could you imagine that shit show? Like, oh, I just want to watch someone play something like that system in real time. Oh, it'd be fantastic. Go on, block me. Oh, I live for moments like that. Or are you not going to block me? Okay. Put 2 StarCraft 2 players against each other. That's kind of where I was thinking of this. 2 SC2 pros playing the game. I'm not going to attack. Whenever a creature you control with power 1 or less attacks, that's just disgusting. Yeah, that's true. He knew what I was planning. You can piss off. Yeah, true. Still, it'd be a fantastic shit show to watch. Spawn of Mayhem. Make yourself known. Do it that way around, that's fine. Amass 1. Going for that shock. Block. That's 9 damage. Mate, you're dead. Give me that win. How was your match?
Smiley face.
It was good. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, create a 1/1 bluebird illusion creature token with flying. Play. Hi Nerdy, how are you doing? I'm alright. As you can probably hear, I'm still slightly full of a cold, but I'm doing well. Got the entire crew's here. But yes, how are you? Oh, just got to work. I'm ever so slightly stuffy. My voice isn't naturally this low. Although I kind of wish it was. But yeah, it's just one of those. It's not really being sick. It's just like things feel blocked that shouldn't be blocked. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be fine soon enough. Although saying that, I've literally had this for like 2 months. Another 1/1. You really thought about this game system, haven't you, Sayo? I almost said your real name then for a second. Thanks. Alright then, let's actually have a match. Yeah. Your game idea sounds a lot more in depth than mine, which was literally, like I said, Untitled Goose Game, which is you're an animal and you're a dick. That's it. Keep 7. Tap, 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 tip, tap, tip, tap, 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 tap. Alright, let's bring out a Dreadhorde Butcher for now. I was a lot the same as you, Nerdy, where it's just like, it's a lot to take in. But I can quite happily say once you start to play it, it kind of starts making sense. No, I'm not attacking. Yeah. Oh no, Magic's too complex, but let me tell you about all the shit that I'm gonna take from the Last Remnant and make even more complex. Oh, phone's charged. There's been a mother. Didn't want him to have food. Enter tapped. No attacks. No, I've never played Settlers. You mofucker. I'm taking out your pride, mate. Seriously, I wasn't even joking. I need a coffee slave. The pity that the dog can't make coffee for me. Maybe that's one thing I should try and train him into. Really? You thought about food and water supply? Oh. See, look at the level of detail and everything that you're putting into this video game that you've got going on in your head. Like, that's the sort of stuff that I have to think of for D&D. Destroy a creature and scry. That's like my world building. Oh, does that negate spell effects? Oh no, he sacrificed the creature. Balls. I don't even want to be thinking of the next world I can create in D&D. Like I said to you. Oh god, here we go. I'm still kind of debating the whole running 2 side-by-side campaigns in the same world. Where it's one evil party, one good party, and at the end of the game sessions, like, each of them will have like 20 sessions to do everything they want to do, and then they face off at the end of it. Want to take his face off. This is slowly destroying me. Let me guess, you're gonna summon your fucking cat again. God damn it. Spectacle. This. Am I able to play him? No. I would be able to play a Acrobat. Boop. Come on. You have face unlock. Unlock with my face. Jesus Christ. I reckon you should just go to a game company with that. Here we go. Gotta wait for him to summon and desummon his cats. This is the sort of gameplay in a trading card like TCG that I cannot stand. Like, it's a very smart way of playing. I won't... Like... Is it... No. Just no. Yeah, it's a smart way of playing, but it's fucking infuriating. Oh yeah, it's definitely like Square Enix territory, that. Right. Spectacle. Bring out another Acrobat, please. As a spectacle. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. And just fucking attack. That's it. Block out as much as you want. That is fine. He's probably going to get exiled now. Here we go. And now he gets to do it for his entire turn. To be honest, in the amount of time it's probably going to take him to do this turn, I could probably go make a cup of coffee. Unit training process, moods of each unit. Jesus Christ. That is a lot of stuff. Even then. But wait, there's more. To be honest, that more sounds like, instead of it being like a video game, it sounds like a board game concept. Alright, so I have 4 health. I don't think I've got this as a win, but I'm just going to attack. It's pretty much all I can do. But wait, there's more. It's a nice little secret thing. Two blockers. Who are you gonna block? Cool. Done. Ah, I can't do it. Next. Let it play out, please. Do I tap for another? No, I don't tap for another card. I don't tap for another card. I need my health. Because I think I'm dead. Yeah, I think I'm dead. He's just going to destroy them and bring them back. And he only needs to do it twice. What a dickish thing. That is an infuriating, very infuriating deck to play against. If I was playing ranked, I'd have been raging something ruthless. But luckily, I'm not playing ranked, so I don't give a shit. So if you have someone with bravery, with someone else in the group that has caring, that bravery stat spreads to the entire group morale. Someone else has loving, the happier morale spreads. Ah. Burp. Keep. I'm gonna play a land card. Tip tap, tip tap, tip tap. Red white deck. Play your mountain. There's a fly in my room. There's a snake in my boot. Right. I think I've already lost this. No, because I can skewer him and just get him out. 500 days to a year. Ooh. You're dead. Oh, you're dead. How rude. No attacks. Night never crossed. It like you've never said it in the entire thing. Like, this is all off the top of your head, isn't it? I don't think it's creating a game. I think he's just created a game. He's just waiting for someone else to do the hard work. Well, no. Yeah, the hard work. Like, coding and all that shit. Resolve. That's fine. Yeah. It's why I'm glad I never went into, like, game development or anything. Fuck that noise. Pass. My turn. I'm going to play a swamp. I am then going to play a you. Yes, just flood the chat with everything again. Ah, it's right. Really? Really? It gave me 2 swamps. Come on. Right here. Kill me. Right here. Don't know why I had to go Arnie. Troy, how on paint. You know, the most pro tool of all, paint. Out of here. Murder. Acrobat. Concede. I don't know what I could do there. There was no way of... He was effectively starting to ramp up. I'm sorry. For a second then, before you corrected to dotted, I thought you put otter. That made me infinitely more excited about this game. If there's otters in it. Holy fuck. Little combat otters. Little halberds. Oh, it's not a pet system. They're a playable fucking race. You are the noble otter race. Right. Do I go make a cup of coffee? And then potentially try out a blue-black. This fly needs to piss off. Actually, or do I play white-black? So many options. So many options. So many. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna go make myself... I need to stop thinking about this. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee, and then I have a funny feeling I'm gonna switch up my deck, and I'm gonna try a blue-black deck. The reason why I'm leaving the music on for a little bit. I'm gonna have something to eat. Well, it's gonna take like a minute to eat anyway. But just be able to sit and chat for a little bit as well. While I wait for my coffee to kind of cool down. Oh, God, we've just set you down another fucking path, haven't we? Can add race mechanics. You're in the wrong business, mate. Someone needs to snap you up at a gaming company and you need to become, like, literally a director. Because you've got this shit nailed down. Just fly to Square Enix's headquarters right now. I'm sure they'll front you the cost as soon as you get there, and you explain this game to them. Seriously, this playlist is fantastic. I need to remember which song it was that I used to love. I think the song was called Zenkai. Was it? No. Oh, what was the song? Oh, seriously, what was the song? It was one of the most relaxing songs I've ever heard. I can't fucking remember it. Make them an extinct race. Really? What is your problem with gnomes? Like, weird side tangent. Seriously, what is your problem with gnomes? I wish I had an active sub to Warcraft so I could show you the amazing character that is Tizzywinkle. That is my gnome mage, who is one of the greatest guys ever. Oh, what was the song called? I'm sure the person who made it was called Zenkai. No, it wasn't. Damn it. It was one of the best songs ever. Garden Gnomes are the best race ever. I mean, I can't really disagree with you there. Yeah, the voices for them's awful. Same with goblins in World of Warcraft. The voices for them are awful. That I can agree with. I just saw a name, an artist name in this playlist that immediately, I'm just going to put the song on. I can't even take these people seriously anymore. Where are you? Thanks to this song. Literally every time I see AWOL Nation, all I can think of is this song. They've not done another song. Ever. I refuse to acknowledge the 4, 5, maybe 6 studio albums. It is only this song. It is a ridiculous album, this. I only have another piece to eat, and then I'll carry on with the game. I just didn't want to leave it up on a break screen for fucking ages. Was it Yenkai? Or was the song Zenkai or Yenkai up? I forgot to turn that down as well. Nerdy, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. Oh, what was the name of the song as well? I have a feeling it's been taken off of Spotify. Let me just quickly YouTube it. Because I know I've watched it on YouTube. Yeah. The song was called, like, Way Home. Our Way Home. This? Nope. I've played 7, 8, 9. Part of 10. I did 15. Played 14 as well. Yeah. I'm glad. This is one of the things as well. I'm glad you hosted me on that stuff ages, like, early into the playthrough. Because, yeah. The song doesn't exist anymore. Maybe Zenkai stopped making music. Anyway, back to the game. But yeah. You missed my rant at the end of my Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. Which, luckily, I never even clipped or anything. I actually started up Final Fantasy X just before God of War released. And I was hoping to do a full playthrough of it. I've still got it installed. I might have to set it up. Right. As well, blue-black deck, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this, so I might be awful. Fine. Yeah, I'm not bothering with 8 ever again. I have very strong opinions about that game, which only relate towards the end, that I just... I just won't ever get into it ever again. Because I had like a half an hour... Nah, actually, it wasn't half an hour. I had like an hour-long rant right at the end of my playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. Just before, like, I rage quit it. Eastland. Whenever you survey for the first time, each time, Whispering Snitch deals one It's fine. It probably would be worth trying 7. But I can fully understand, like, if something's put you off it that much. My favourites are 7, 10, strangely enough 10 too, 12 is decent, 15's one of my favourites, but I have very different reasons for loving 15. It's not for Cindy. Although Cindy was. Ooh. But no, it wasn't for Cindy. And it's... I'll happily explain this. At the time that I was playing it was at the start of my depression. When I felt like my friends weren't there for me and stuff like that. The friendship and the bond that they showed in Final Fantasy 15, and basically what was one of the main driving forces of the story was the friendship and the bond between the 4 characters. It kind of made me think a little bit better. I was like, maybe my friends actually do love me, blah, blah, blah. So stuff like it's kind of a game that helped me get through a shit time. Tip, 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 tap. I really don't know how to play a blue-black deck. Tip, 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 tap, 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 tap. Tip, 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 tap, 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 tap. Lock. Play Eastland. Whenever Thief of Sanity deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest into their graveyard. You may look at and cast that card as long as it remains exiled. Turn a target creature to his opponent's hand. And survey 1. Drag cards to put them from the top of the library or into your graveyard. Okay. Right. I think I'm slightly getting this. All attack? Yeah. It's also conveniently one of the reasons why Final Fantasy VII becomes one of my favourites, because I have a personal tie to it. Like, I still believe that the story, the mechanics, and like the materia system and everything in the game was the best mechanic that they made, or one of the best mechanics they made. But it's something that me and my brother played. It's me and my brother got a PlayStation 1 The materia system in 14 wasn't quite the same. They tried to bring it back, but it wasn't the same system. The materia system for 7 was... It was how you accessed all magic. It wasn't like additional effects on stuff. So like with 8, you had to draw the magic out of the creature, and then you'd have to switch from draw to magic to actually be able to cast it. Or you could draw cast it, but it'd be a weaker thing. It was just you had this item that you placed within a weapon or equipment that gave you access to the spell. You could level that thing up so then it'd eventually become, say it was a fire, it would start as a fire 1 and it'd have 4 stars. But you only had 1 filled in. You eventually earn AP to fill in the second star, which would give you fire 2. Then the next one would be fire 3, and then you could master it. All that sort of stuff. And there was so many different styles. 7/10s was a completely different system as well. It was a weird... Tens was more based on how you did everything, and it was kind of like filling in an entire block. I'm sorry. What did I do? Have I kept you from streaming? Well, I would apologize, but you're the one in here you're the one who's here voluntarily. Fuck. I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming Nerdy. Oh, also, as a nice little test, I'll allow you to do the honors here, Sayo. Exclamation point with your name as a command. There you go. Destroy a target creature. Done. I'm really not doing well. Look at how much health that person has. Jesus fucking Christ. You're very welcome. Oh, I gave him that. Oops. Now you can understand how I lose so many hours planning out D&D. And that's not even a joke. I can lose so many hours planning and writing my shit for D&D. You know what the ridiculous thing is? I've not even really been paying attention to what I've been playing. So I've not learned anything about blue-black. Oops. Right, choose one. You may exile target from a graveyard. Okay. I'm going to exile you. Take the action. Do the thing. Make it so. Choose one or both. Babe. Babe. I know a few people who can do basic coding. They would literally die. Exile one of them. I want to exile that. But yeah, it's one of those. I'm glad that I've apparently been that entertaining and allowed you to get into such a rabbit hole that you forgot about your stream. Sorry, mate. Also, while I'm at it, not recent events, I want my thingy. That person could have won easily then. Alert box. Follows. I'm going to turn that down a bit. Save setting while I remember. I win! Somehow. Oh, look at that. A white card. I've not played a white deck. I don't play white decks. That could be taken so badly. Right. I'm actually going to have a look in this. It's a quick burn anyway. The Water Grave, Demir Gates, Survey. So it seems like I can check my shit. Is the main thing I'm getting from this. I have so many other cards. Holy shit. Play again. Yeah, it probably would help. I know I'm not going much longer today anyway. Because obviously I still have to walk Pupperino. I need to go to the shop to get some liquid for my fucking cig. Because I ran out last night. And it is literally bone dry. Oiland. Get rid of that YouTube thing. My own fault. I should have bought some while I was out the other day, but I just didn't. Yeah, let me just hop on the nearest. Let me just hitchhike. I'll start running. It'll be fine. I'll be there in like, I don't know, 3 days. Yes, I know pre-rolled ads are fucking enabled. Shut up, Twitch. Right. Play a swamp. Get rid of that. Yeah, I can imagine so. Why am I dropping? Oh, fuck knows. No, I don't want to attack. I'm not blocking that. Jesus. Where I'm quite happy that I just stick to the one flavour and, like, it's a cheap 30 quid little fucking thing. I don't need to fanny about with it that much. Turn target creature to owner's hand. Done. All attack. Tip 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 tap 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 tip 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 tap tap tap. Tip tap. Tap tip. Tip tap tip tap tip tap. Yeah. I see what you mean. Whenever you survey, put a 1/1 counter on your Thought-Bound Phantasm. As long as the Thought-Bound Phantasm has 3 or more 1/1s on it, it can attack as though it didn't have a defender. I should have played that a lot fucking earlier. No attacks. Yeah, I know someone who used to, like, build his own coils and everything. And it's something, yeah, it'd be fun today, but literally the only reason why I have one is to stop me from actually going back to normal cigarettes. That is it. Well, shit. Sounds like it would have been a good... Sounds like it would have been a good job, though. Teeth of Sanity. I'm a dirty little thief. Don't know why every time I think thief, I think Irish. I'm not racist. Honest. I think it's because I've been watching Sons of Anarchy again. And obviously Sons of Anarchy deals with the IRA, where the bad guys are Irish. Really? Shite. I am just not doing well. I think this is the issue with trying to learn new decks. For a while, I'm going to be awful. Yeah, that's fine. Choose one, exile one of them. Get rid of that. Yeah, I can imagine, like, someone who's the know-it-all dickhead. I used to get it all the time wherever I was. Like, back when I worked for fucking B&Q, I know what power tools these are, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just looking at them just like, mate, you really don't. I've had an impact driver before. Like, cool, this isn't an impact driver. The rotary hammer. This is a drill, mate. Get rid of that. Jesus. Resolve. There's not really much else I can do. I'm dead anyway. The company shut down like a month after the Astia. Exile that. End turn. I'm dead. You know, I literally just went and made a cup of... I need to stop drinking coffee so quick. You know what? I'll be nice. Yes. I'm giving you a 3-3. Yay! I did not want to go into that menu. Yeah, I've only had mine for 3 years? 2 years? 3 years? Before that I smoked. I was a pack a day at the very least sort of person. Obviously I'd managed to quit smoking. And then with the stresses of work and everything, I almost went back to smoking. And granted, like, this isn't the most perfect solution, but... let's get rid of dead, leave it. It's not the most perfect solution. Ideally, I don't want either of them, but that's less harmful to me than a cigarette is. I'm playing against a black-green. Dickhead. That's the end of my turn. Expo's War is like a fun place to go anyway. For some reason, as soon as I reloaded my Twitch dashboard, I've been looking over at my OBS and watching it just going, no, your CPU, like my CPU's at stupid percent, like 14% if even that. Yet the FPS keeps fucking dipping in it. Oh yeah, everything we have is completely fucking regulated. That's why whenever someone around here turns around and says, oh no, vaping's bad for you, have you seen that the people have been dying? It's like, yeah, because of unregulated bullshit. Ours are all regulated. Ours are actually quite safe. They're still not fantastic, but they're safe. Island. No attacks. Book that time off from what? I don't work. The only reason why I was saying no about that one is I was in the interview process while waiting for... Because honestly, I need to get fucking working again. I really do. It's utter bullshit, but... No blocks. Schwamp. Yeah, you're kind of dead, mate. Jesus. To be honest, I'm actually thinking I might... That was a lot louder than I was expecting. I might be coming off after this match. I can go take a little pup out for a walk and go get some juice because, as you can probably tell, like, you hear the clicking. Or you can even see the clicking. That's just me jonesing for nicotine. Yeah, and let you stream. I will bring that back. Yeah. You ever see me in a game start doing this? I need nicotine. No worries, man. Oh, really? I've just brought it back. Oh, card games.
You should leave. As long as we win, nothing else matters.
As long as we win, nothing else matters. Ooh. Shut up. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose what a non-land hand. Yep. Show me your hand. Oh. Bye. You might know one who'll insta-agree. Oh, I don't have enough mana for that. Oops.
You'll regret that.
Barista brew. I'm not a very big fan of coffee flavored things. I fucking love coffee, but coffee flavored things, that's a tongue twister to me, for some reason just don't sit well with me. It's like I love chocolate, but I can't have chocolate flavored things. I think I'm just weird. But to be honest, most of the time I'm on like very sweet flavors. I think I've just lost. Yeah, true. Worst bit is, like, obviously, I've got this one here. Oh. I don't know where my other one's gone. But I have literally the exact same. The only thing that's missing is the glass. Get you out. Get you out.
Pain is weakness.
Pain is weakness. Puppy. The good thing I said that this is probably my last match because the puppy's starting to get restless. He started barking at things. No block. 1 health. Island. Island. Deadly Vizut. Your day. Done. No attacks. I now have 2 health. I are doing well. Big boy, great plays. I dead. Oh well. I'm not doing great with the blue-black deck. I need to learn how to play it more effectively. Cranberry... Oh, God. Cranberry apple, raspberry cream, cheese Danish. That just sounds grim. Cinnamon glazed blueberry scone. Get in my belly. And then, obviously, the last one I can't have. Because I am allergic to strawberries.
Oh